What's going on, guys? It's Thomas here today. So it's Wednesday now. Anyhow, I'm just gonna invite him in. Hey.
What's up?
All right. So, anyways, for training, you were saying?
I'm just making some more like images, and then I have to recreate them in Comedy World.
All right. Okay. See if there's anything else good here. All right. Let's see what video I can. Oh, there's Kiapara.
Yeah, you might recognize about the banner. It's my new profile picture.
Oh, that's cool.
You know how I made it?
Yeah.
Guys, you just figure it out. Yeah, that banner I made was very colorful. The
So there's anything else I can make? I have a bunch of characters. Boing, 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 boing.
Run.
Ashley Caboose is bouncing.
Thumbnail. I have two more.
I love it.
Two more images that I made.
Huh? Oh, someone friended me.
My mom's calling me.
What is it?
Okay, I'm just gonna put the link in.
All
right, there we go. Someone friended me. All right. I want to see what. Boing, 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 boing. Bounce, bouncing. Pew, pew, boing. Oh, I wonder if they have a trampoline.
Oh my god. Yeah, something feel very rare about Lynch, dude. I mean, there's so much OC there. I think is there like why is there so many muscular OCs? My god.
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I do. Yeah, I may be a fan of muscular OCs. Yeah, such as Lee Bill and his father, for instance. But just trying to balance myself. I usually trying to balance.
All right. Oh, by the way, in about half an hour, I'm gonna end the live stream because I have a church event.
Have you seen that video of Greg Bark?
Yeah, I saw that.
Gonna rate it?
Probably. Boing, boing, boing. Pew, 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 pew. Boing, 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 boing. Got a bunch of future characters. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a bunch of these 4 new future characters I got here. Hmm?
That blush. The blush.
What blush?
And one of the males. Of course. The one on the right.
Oh yeah, he's blushing.
Yeah. I mean, what characters you know they're blushing?
Well, the only one I can come up with is Laird.
What about Hayden Robinson?
Interesting. Got a bunch of these characters.
I'm back. I had to run up these damn stairs.
Okay.
This is the second one.
That's Brandon.
Like, this is
How
the second
old is
image.
How old is Brandon in this part?
I think he's 17.
Actually, 16.
16.
Thomas, look at this.
But I think he was too young to have this build. But isn't Brandon too young to have this build?
Probably.
Yeah.
Actual images. Look,
He was maybe he was supposed to be like 18.
the first one, and then
Yes,
this
okay.
is the second one.
I see. I think he had to supposed to be 18 to have this build.
Huh.
He was, yeah, I don't know what about Tone Deaf. Not sure why Tone Deaf made that. But I think it was but Brandon was too young to have this build.
Wait, try making the images I show you. It'll be really dope.
Alright.
Well, wait, can you send them to me as well in the DMs?
Yeah, sure. I'll try and make them.
If you want, I can show you it again if you forgot. I don't mind it.
Greg Barr is Greg Bart is 20 years old, and he is old enough to have this build. The others like Hugo Renders and um Hugo Renders and Hugo Surrenders and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Drake Clemens. The
I thought I
Hugo
broke my ribs in gym today. Because I was playing
Hugo
basketball with
Ren-
my friends, right? And then I was going to break it. So me and my friend, we ripped into when we went into my friend, my ribs ended up my ribs ended up running into him. I'm surprised, I'm surprised my ribs hasn't broke. I'm surprised it didn't break my ribs.
Okay.
I'm surprised I didn't break my ribs from that.
Okay, that was weird.
For real. Very interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm I wonder. I'm gonna see if I can try to I'm gonna see if I can try to draw my OC character. Maybe I can try drawing a thumbnail.
All right.
What I need is a blank paper, a light, and something to trace it with. And then I need one of those light thingies so that way I can trace it. That's what I need. The first image is Leah comforting Simon, and the second image is Simon's dad chasing him with a spike bat.
All right.
I call it a club though.
Oh, I see.
Simon's mother. You only see that was. Were you surprised that it was that Simon's mother will only appear once in my Simon series?
Yeah, probably.
Simon's mother only appears once in the Simon series. And Simon's backstory is when she got murdered.
Hmm.
Simon's backstory is where his mother and two younger siblings were murdered. Drunken rage. The dad murdered them from a drunken rage.
Oh, I see. Okay, I gotta be quiet. Uh, oh, it's Clyde.
Isn't Clyde Hansen from what is it? Oh, wait, is his last name Hansen? No, wait, it's Sinclair. Clyde Sinclair.
Hmm.
I thought it was Clyde Hansen. I bet. Let's wait. I gotta be patient. I can't just rush him. The first image is Leah comforting Simon from the abuse he had to go through, and the second one is Simon's dad chasing him with the spiky bat. His dad will always beat him with the spiky bat, the belt, the clothes hanger, and the extension cord. Sometimes a regular baseball bat. It'll
Hmm.
be the not the metal bat, the wooden bat he'll beat him with.
Okay.
I plan on doing that when I get ready. Sinclair. Clyde Sinclair. Randall Weems. Eli. Eli. Who's that?
That's Alder Farrell and Simon Bannister from Go Multiverse Legacy.
Eli.
Hmm.
Com school. I see my OC characters right there.
Yep.
I'm about to see if I can we create. Oh, that's tune fuckery.
Yep.
Wait, shall we create the images that I showed you, or when I create them?
See what kind of motions I can use on him. There it is. So a bunch of emotions I can use.
I plan on doing a Simon versus Eric image as well. That could really do good. Like a fight between Simon versus Eric.
I can use. Just sitting on the bed. Man, I already had. Never mind.
I want to try that look on Simon, the annoyed one.
I have never seen this emotion before. This one's called I Hate Mondays.
Don't we all?
Okay, no. Nervous. Huh? Oh. Oh, here comes Elias. So I'll mute Mike. Oh, wait, never mind. Well, what's up, Elias? Elias?
No, I'm still here.
All right.
Wait, shall we show him like the picture we did, like something like that?
Maybe, but probably in a little bit.
Oh wait, I forgot I downloaded the screenshot you sent me of the picture.
Yeah, you did.
I can just send it to him later.
All right.
Every time I try creating a movie, it's like 5,
Oh, there's
15
Tim.
minutes.
You called me, Elias? Just I wanted to make sure you were here. That's all.
I was here.
All right. Also,
Out
can
of
you
all
use
of them.
MTA stream?
Nah, I was just talking to Thomas Engine the whole time. I have a future video planned.
I keep getting distracted. I shouldn't get distracted.
Yeah.
I wonder whatever happened to Captain. You remember Emmanuel Thomas?
Sorry, I had to do something, but I'm still here.
All right.
But
I remember this YouTuber called Emmanuel Thomas.
don't even get me started with him.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's annoying. I swear. If he tries to, I'm like, nope. I heard about everything what you did.
Oh, also, Thomas, I saw you ask for Ashley's avatar last night. Though the reason why I was offline because I was at the movies, seeing a new Christmas movie that came out.
Oh, are you talking about that Christmas movie called Violent Night?
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
All
Actually,
right.
Last day of school. God, I can't. God, I can't believe I have to go to school today. I can't wait to see Simon the Wimp and Miss. I can't wait to see Simon the Wimp and Mrs. Kennedy the Ear Destroyer.
Oh, come on.
There's this gang called the Caillou Gang.
All right.
Daisy and Cody. Caillou and Cody. Classic Caillou. Oh, classic Caillou. Classic Caillou. I can't believe you skipped school to go to Chuck E. Cheese's. That's it. You are grounded, 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 grounded. Classic Caillou. Classic Caillou gets grounded.
Going to Pakistan.
I went to Florida last summer.
Huh.
Is that disgusting?
Yeah, but this face is called irritated.
Oh. I don't know what's the one like when you're extremely angry.
hey, Terminations.
What?
Does upstate New York, like cities like Poughkeepsie, get hit really hard with by the lake effect?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't. I don't live there, so I wouldn't know.
Like Buffalo and all those upstate New York cities, do they get
I
hit hard
think
with?
so. I don't know. I don't know.
Just
Wait, I want to like where Leah comforts Simon from the abuse he had to go through.
all right.
Simon's backstory.
Okay. Oh.
Uh, I think it's the second question. Second question, the age of disbelief.
I hear a siren.
That's my background.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Files.
Why do I feel like people with dates are more likely to become uh, just mean users than those without dates?
Also, Tim, you can't state E because you're gonna be eight or you're gonna be 22 in April.
What'd you say?
You can't date you know who because you're gonna be 22 in April, and that's gonna be a
If
4-year age
if
gap.
the other individual is 18 plus, then yes, I can. If the other individual is 18 or older, then yes, I can.
Wouldn't it be a 4-year age gap though? Because you turned 22 in this coming April.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
like
it
he said,
doesn't make it
18.
doesn't matter once the person's 18 or older, it doesn't matter. So I could or I couldn't, you know.
Now, if she was 17 and under, then yeah, it would have been wrong.
Yeah, it would be wrong. But if she turns 18, then it's fine. That is the legal age of consent. So, um,
Would
me,
it be wrong for an 18-year-old to date a 15-year-old?
uh, I would. That depends. I think that depends. Um, normally, if you are an adult, like 18, you want to try to be 1 to 2 years
Like
apart.
16 and older.
Yeah, like 16 and older, because you know under than that, I mean, then it's like you're in your second year of college or first year of college, and you're in other individuals still in high school. Like it's like in a way, it's almost like you're dating. So you're dating a sophomore who's
Well,
in
I'm
high
a
school,
sophomore in high
and
school.
you're a freshman in college. That's kind of a big gap right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm technically a sophomore in high school myself.
And I'm a junior.
Yeah. There's just not a lot of adult female users. I've noticed a lot of male users, but not a lot of adult female users.
Isn't African Vulture an adult
Well,
female user?
there are adult female users, but they don't want to be in a relationship is what I'm talking about.
Oh,
It's like those most female adults don't want to be in a relationship with Go animators.
I could understand why, because I think most of them are underage.
No, no, no. I'm talking about adults. Like we're talking about young Go animators who are young adults who don't want to be in relationships with other Go animators.
Oh,
I say if you meet the right people, it's
One of
not
them
as
is Marcy.
dangerous. Honestly, if you meet the right people, it's not as dangerous. It all depends.
One of them. She doesn't want to date anyone.
Like take Irene for instance, or Lolly. The fact that they are both adults, but the thing is, even though they're adults, they don't want to date anyone online because they find it dangerous.
I would too.
Even though that's
Studio said the same thing.
or Lar Studios, like even though the fact that they call it dangerous is a bit of an understatement. Actually, it's kind of an understatement because like you can go either side. Like it can be dangerous, but it also isn't dangerous because many people do it all the time. Like that's why we have online dating app. That's why we have dating apps
I
because
don't even like dating. I
people.
don't even trust dating apps. Because if I get matched with once you get matched with a beautiful woman, next thing you know is a child predator.
What do you mean?
Catfishers, child predators.
You're
Like
telling me like a child would be behind the account. A
something
child
like
would a child would go onto an online dating app and
and then like grown person, like 30 to 40-year-old, 50-year-old pedophile.
they made it strict for people that you had to be 18 or above to go on these social media apps, on these dating apps. So
I'm
in a
not a
way, this is more on the individual than
I don't
really
even
you. So
I
like
don't
I
even
mean,
trust dating apps.
I don't me personally, I don't like putting my personal information online.
So,
Like I mean, I don't mind like hobbies and such, but when it comes to like my age, when I was born, like well, when it comes to pictures, because I think a lot of dating apps require that you have pictures of yourself. I'm not comfortable with that, and the reason why is just because you don't know if it will get doxxed. You know, you just never know. Like you putting yourself on a dating app, you're putting your face on a dating app could get doxxed by multiple people, and
what's
I don't like that. I don't like having to see my face spread across like multiple sites because I exposed it on the internet. So, but at the same time, I find it hard to communicate with um, people in real life, even ladies, especially ladies. I have a hard time communicating with them in real life. So
I'm a ladies' man myself at school,
well, that's good. It's good for you.
and I'm always
You must be an extrovert then.
yeah,
So
more like a
what determined is
You're
more
an
like
extrovert. I'm an introvert. So
I'm bold enough to talk to girls. I have the balls to talk to girls.
oh
yeah, that's good. You've kind of built up that communication. I still haven't. Even though I'm an adult now, I still haven't built up that communication, which is kind of sad because if I turn like once I end up in my mid 20s or late 20s, and if I don't end up finding a girlfriend by the time I reach in my mid 20s or even late 20s,
Or early 30s.
early 30s, no, early 30s, you want to already be married. You want to be married by your early 30s. I don't want to wait that long. But you know, it's just I feel like when it comes to dating people, I think it needs to take time. Like I rather not rush it because like if I rush it, we may not have that much of a valuable time together. And you know, I don't at the same time I don't know how to build that conversation. So it's good. I mean, it's good that you have that skill of communicating with ladies, but I don't. And even though I'm still pretty young, it's just
I can really.
I don't have a lot. At the same time, I don't have a lot of time.
I
Like,
was just like you in seventh grade. I was just like that seventh grade.
and
I
how
was
did you?
like that seventh grade. I didn't build the courage to talk to the ladies until ninth grade. Ninth grade is when I built that courage.
Oh, that's good. Did you grow a beard?
Yeah. I started growing a beard when I was like 13, like when I was like late 13.
See, here's the thing. It was actually this year that I started to grow a bit of facial hair. Like, I still have a I've been having a mustache for years, but I haven't grown a beard until, like, kind of around this year or last year when I started to grow a little bit of like chin hair and facial hair.
For me, I
And
started growing
it's
mine
kind of
when I was
interesting
16.
because that's kind of a late age when you think about it.
I
The
started
age
growing
I
mine
grew
around like
facial hair is
13
quite
or
late
14.
when you think about it.
I started growing mine around like 13 or 14. Like
That's
I
good.
think around like 13 is when I started growing my beard, and then my voice started getting. What's crazy is that my voice started getting deep at 13. Usually, it's like 14 is when your voice starts getting deep. I think either like 13 or 14.
Well, my voice didn't get deep until I was 16.
My voice is
So I had a kid voice even during freshman year. Like even when I was a freshman in high school, I still had like a kid voice, which is kind of embarrassing. And that's probably why I wasn't able to get ladies because I had a high voice.
a
Despite
lot.
being
Some of the
15.
kids in my school have that. Like some of the boys in my school have that.
Really? Wow. Huh.
Yeah. Some of the girls too, actually.
No, I mean girls is different. I think for girls is it takes a while for girls, so it's not uncommon for girls, but if it's for guys, it's like yeah,
I
my
don't
high
think
voice wasn't
voices
attracting
can
me,
get
so yeah.
I don't think girls' voices could get deeper. I think some girls can, but others I don't think.
Yeah, others. It depends. Yeah, I think it really just depends on genetics. So
I have my dad. I have most of my dad's genetics.
mm. I have I have more of my mom's genetics, and it's the fact that I look young. So despite like the thing is, I have a baby face, despite my age. So when I was like
Boing,
17, I still look like I was like 14
boing,
because I didn't
boing,
have facial hair. I did have a mustache, but I didn't
boing,
have like a beard. Like I didn't have. I mean,
boing, boing.
so it's like, and the fact that even when I was 16, that I started puberty when I was like 16 is kind of odd as at the same time too, because it's like normally you don't start puberty until you're like 11 or
11 or
12,
12.
but I started very late. So I feel, but the thing is, I think I have some of my mom's genetics because even she's young too. Like my mom is pretty young, but not
I
like,
think you
like when I
have.
say pretty young, like I mean by looks. Like looks wise, she's pretty young. Like
I think you're one of them cases where it's late puberty, where you hit late puberty. As
mm,
for me, I think I'm one of the early puberty. I started growing a beard when I was in seventh grade, 13 years old. I was
yeah.
13, and I was also 13 in seventh grade. So
I mean, if that means like if you hit late puberty, does that mean you could possibly grow more or
it
no?
actually depends on the genes. It depends on the
Ah,
genetics you have. Then yes,
mm,
it
okay.
all depends. It all depends on your genetics. I learned that in science class, living environment, last year.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I seem attracted in my opinion. Like I feel like in my opinion I seem
Boing,
attractive,
boing.
but
Some
I
girls say
just
I'm cute, others say I'm ugly.
others say you're ugly.
Some, not all the girls, but mainly I think I'm attractive. I think the main thing I'm attractive to is probably my dancing, probably because I like to dance when it comes to parties. I'm like the life of the parties. I guess that's how I find myself
Nothing on
attracted to girls.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like you are the perfect example of an extrovert. You know, like
Yeah.
you don't mind. Like you for you don't care. It's like if anything
Oh,
embarrasses you, you
oh,
just like you don't seem to give a crap. Like it's like nothing can embarrass you.
For real. I feel like I was born like that.
Well, that's good.
I guess
boing, boing.
even my mom said I have like a. I think one of my teachers said I have like a bold personality.
It's bouncing.
I mean, I wouldn't see why. Why I wouldn't see why not.
Bouncing.
So I mean,
I'm kind of a wimp.
yeah. I mean, you're out there, so
Why am I bouncing on
you're
the
pushing yourself out there. So that's
Before like freshman year, like the beginning of freshman year, I was a wimp. I was a whole wimp.
uh,
I was just a wimp freshman year. Now
yeah.
that
I
I'm a
mean,
sophomore, I'm not a wimp no more. I don't let no one push me around.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I never really had bullies, so I mean, there were maybe a couple people who were annoying, but I never had like actual bullies. Just
You know how like
because.
in middle school, right? Like the eighth graders bully the sixth graders.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just a stereotypical, like maybe I don't know, because I
It's
don't
like
know.
that most of the time. I was the lucky kid. Like somehow out of nowhere, like I ended up having a lot. Most of my friends in sixth grade, when I was in sixth grade, a lot of them were eighth graders. I'm like, how is this happening? I'm friends with eighth graders? Ain't no way.
It happens.
I used to hang with the eighth. So like like before we go to class, we used to be in the auditorium.
Or cafe.
I used
Well,
or cafeteria.
for me, there's a cafeteria or auditorium. Like
So like I
cafeteria,
would
if you
go
want
to
to
the
have
auditorium
breakfast, or
first, and
well,
then the auditorium. So you go. So like in my middle school, we
uh-huh.
went to the auditorium first, and then if we were hungry, we would go to the cafeteria, and then we go to the auditorium until they send us up a class. So like, that's
Yeah,
how it was in my middle school. And then the only thing is that my middle school started at 8:20, and then at least make it at least started at 8:30 or something like that.
yeah, they started around the same time as well for me.
Okay.
Like it started around 8:20, and the same thing with my middle school too. Like some kids would go to the auditorium, and some would go to the cafeteria if they wanted to have breakfast.
I used to hang with the eighth graders in the morning.
Well, I mean, that's good. I literally just did nothing. I mean, literally, I would go to the cafeteria and eat breakfast by myself. Honestly, that was in middle school.
To be honest though, like I didn't even approach the eighth graders
They
when
just approached you, yeah.
yeah, like the eighth graders approached me. One of the eighth graders randomly came out of nowhere. He asked me if I wanted to be friends. I'm like, sure. I got to know the eighth graders better from the dean.
Yeah,
I got to know the eighth graders better in sixth grade, and then they
good.
graduated.
I mean, hey, that's good. Honestly, um, yeah, it's just I
I got
never.
in eighth
The
grade.
thing was, I feel like because people thought I was like more of a quiet kid, they were not really bothered and just ignored. They didn't have time to say anything to me or whatnot because they looked at me as if I was like a quiet kid, as someone that didn't want to be disturbed. And I was also somewhat short in my class as well. So I mean,
I was like a decent size for my age, but now I'm like 5'9". I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
like my height.
Some of the boys in my school are 4'11".
Well, that depends what grade they are.
Nah, even the freshmen. There's there's like some seniors that are 4'11" as well.
Seniors?
Yeah, there's like a
And you're talking
senior
about
who's
guys, not
4'11" in
not
my
girls.
school. It was a boy.
You're a boy who was a
Yeah, there was
senior.
a freshman last year, but he transferred school. He was also 4'11".
Oh man.
There's a pretty girl in my school who's 4'11".
Well, yeah. If it's girl, it's different for girls though. But when it's a guy who's 4'11" and in high school, that's when it becomes a problem. Like, to be honest, when I was in sixth grade, I was 4'11", but I grew. But I'm not tall though. I'm pretty. I want to say I'm pretty average, but I might
There
even be
was some of
below.
the freshmen last year, like when I was in freshman year, some of the freshmen were like 6'1", 6'2",
Oh yeah.
6'3", even 6 feet.
Yeah, I've noticed that too with my school. When I was a freshman, I've noticed several freshmen who were above 6 feet.
You know what I noticed? Like Osiris is probably like 6'3" or something. Osiris.
Oh,
Where is it?
I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks intimidating though.
yeah.
Simon has a big fear of clowns.
So, just a question. You don't have a girlfriend, do you?
No, I'm
No.
single.
Okay. You are a
I talk
ladies'
to a
man,
lot of girls, so
huh?
I talk to a lot of girls, so
Ah, but you don't have a specific girlfriend. Okay.
I do have a crush, but I only see her in second period. She only goes because I have gym last period. She usually gets her attendance and goes home, and then she's never at. She's only at lunch like once in a while. So
Do you
I'll
ever
be
try?
here.
Do you ever try to speak to her during second period or?
I speak to her. I actually sit in front of her.
Oh, but like, I mean, have you? I mean, how long have you known each other for? Just wondering, like, since the school year started, I guess
Freshman year,
freshman year, and you're a junior, right?
sophomore.
Sophomore. How come you haven't asked her out yet?
Shit,
I
empty.
actually did, but she said her parents doesn't want her to have a boyfriend yet.
Hmm.
She
I
can't have
understand.
a boyfriend till like she's like either 16, 17. Well, she's 16 now, but it's either she can't have a boyfriend till she's like 17 or 18. One of them two.
So you got about 2 years.
Yeah.
When she's a senior, maybe you could take her to prom. Maybe so you got time.
I plan on asking her to be my Valentine though.
I mean, yeah. Maybe you could have like a secret love, like in school, probably. I don't know.
She's Dominican, so
Oh,
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I have no experiences of dating a Dominican. I'm a Puerto Rican kid. I'm Puerto Rican.
I have no experience. Well,
I've experiences talking to the ladies, yes, but
I have an experience of what happened back in kindergarten, but that's a different story. Um, I don't even know if I would consider this a date or whatnot, but because I honestly
Sign.
I
To be
remember
honest-
some moments that happened in kindergarten, but a lot of them were just too fuzzy because to me, honestly,
I want to take her on a date, like to the movies or something. But here's the thing: I gotta save money for that. Like that should like we don't. I don't know how expensive movie tickets are.
yeah, you also got to consider her parents too.
Yeah, I think my
So,
mom said I'm at that age where I can start dating, so she wouldn't mind.
I know,
And then
but
my
it's
mom,
up
I
to
could be
her
her
parents.
friend.
It's up to her parents too. If her parents don't allow it, then
Yeah,
you can't
I
do
got
anything about that.
so.
So,
She did say something about her parents don't play. Well, she did say something about her parents not playing around when it comes to having like a boyfriend.
so technically, that won't be a good idea. But
She only lives with her mom.
okay, well, I mean, but still, if her mom is not satisfied with you both
I've actually
being,
never spoken to her mom, so I've never really spoken to her like outside of school. I've only texted her a few times on Instagram, and then I've never really like spoken to her mom before. So
well, I mean, hey, all I can say is you're quite young, and honestly, for a 16-year-old, you got what it takes. You really you have it all. Like you have the size, you have I don't know about the looks, but you have the size. You're 5'9" and you're 16. Look, I mean, when I was 16, I think it was 5'6", 5'5" or 5'6" when I
me
was.
having acne too. Despite me having acne, I'm surprised I'm attractive.
You have acne. To be
Yeah,
honest, I didn't grow. It's kind of interesting. I didn't like grow acne until like I was 17. And the thing was, there wasn't even a lot of acne. It was just a little bit of acne. Like it was around like probably like around 2018, 2017. So when I was like 16 to 17 years old, I started to grow a little bit of acne. Not a lot, but it was not until COVID happened. Once COVID happened, that's when I started to grow more acne. But before then, I didn't really have much acne. Like when I was like it was not much. So I mean, again, that could be the fact that because I had a baby face and
like
I don't know.
I'm like most. You say you have mostly your mom's genetics.
Yeah, that's why I say like I have my mom's genetics. Like my mom is. I mean, now my mom is pretty old, but like that's just based off age. Like that's just based off age. Like you say what her age is, but if you were to look at my mom, like she would not look like her age. She would look younger. Like she would look like she's Like I think my mom now is
My mom looks like she's 19.
19. Wow.
She looked like 19, 20 years old, but she's actually in her 30s.
Ah, I'm trying to see. So
I was 5'10".
she was born 1973. So she's
85.
49. My mom was 49 now.
My mom was born in 85.
Mine was born in 73.
As for my dad, I think he was born in 85 or 86, I think.
Oh.
I think my dad was born in 86.
My
I was
dad's
born,
way older than that. Okay, yeah. So I don't have my dad's genetics. Because my dad is a lot older.
I have most of my, I have like my dad's genetics and my uncle, and then my dad's brother's genetic. Mainly my dad's genetics I have.
Yeah,
Although my parents were not together, they were never married.
they were never married.
No, I have a deadbeat dad. No, my dad was a deadbeat.
Oh, and what? Like they got a divorce or something, or
They were never married.
oh, they were never married. They just lived together, but they were never officially married. They just lived. They just lived together.
Mom was my dad's side chick.
Oh, it's like separate houses or something, or
Yeah, so like my dad cheated on my stepmom with my mom. And then,
damn. Wait.
and then my parents tried to make it work when my mom was pregnant with me. And then it didn't work out because my dad was a lazy bitch. He did not want to get a job when I was born, so he just left my mom to raise me and went back with my stepmom. And then I didn't meet my dad until I was like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I mean, thankfully it wasn't the case for my parents, but I mean, just wow.
What happened with their parents?
No, my parents. No, I mean, my parents were good. Well, my parents were religious, so for them, it's like they had to promise to be together regardless because they were married from a church that wasn't from the United States because they're not. My parents are not from the United States. They were born in Ethiopia, so they got married in Ethiopia and then immigrated to the United States in like 1997. So, yeah, but they got married, and I think they got married. No, they got married in 96. Yeah, they got married in 1996. So,
And then they immigrated here in 97. And then
yeah,
where were you born?
I was born in 2001.
And then you were born in 01.
Yeah,
And then I was born in 06.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they were married in a church, and so therefore, for that they wouldn't be able to get a divorce because they were married in a church, and they didn't want to get a divorce. I mean, there were times where honestly, I don't want to say mean things about my dad, but it's just, he can be quite lazy, but he still loves me, but he
My
can
dad-
be quite. I just the thing is, growing up, I didn't really have like a special bond. And when I say special bond, I don't mean like taking me to the grocery store and buying me like a donut or pizza. I'm talking about like more of like, spending time, like quality time with son, maybe playing catch, riding a bicycle. Like I didn't have that specialty time with him. It was more of just he has money. We're gonna go shopping, and I'll, at times, not all the time, but at sometimes, he would take us like to like a grocery store. He would buy me a donut, but it's not like that perfect quality time, like where it's like, oh, play catch, ride a bicycle, like a father son. It wasn't like that. I never experienced something like that
So to
though.
be honest, I actually experienced having a dad because my sister's dad.
Oh,
My sister's dad treated me more like a son.
to be honest, only my mom was actually like really that loving, especially like now my dad's retired, but like before, like when he was busy, because the thing was he was so overwhelmed like with work, like when he was, and I was pretty young too. I was 5, 6, 7 years old. He didn't really have that special bond. He was more concerned about his work and then sleeping. It was not the greatest. But
My dad was just a jerk.
your mom,
My dad.
your dad, oh
My mom, she did her best for me, so
yeah. It was not, honestly. It was not until my dad was retired when I think his mood changed, and let's just say I didn't like it. Like honestly, he broke he broke the laptop because we were spending time on it. We were spending so much time on it that he took the laptop and broke it.
that's just dumb.
Yeah.
I hate when parents do that. That's
And
something Simon's dad would do.
yeah. And then like back in 2008, actually no, 2009, because I had a Christmas present, but then it was like, so in 2009 I wanted to show my dad like a high score that I got on my Nintendo DS, because at the time I had a Nintendo DS. I wanted to show my high score. Like he was sleeping, so he wasn't very awake. I wanted to show, yeah, I got a new high score. What he did would shock you. Basically, what he did was he took my Nintendo DS and snapped it.
I would be crying if that shit happened to me.
Yeah, I felt that same way too. Honestly, I was literally crying the fact when he broke my Nintendo DS. Honestly, because I don't know what was going on with him. Honestly, he was sleeping. I just wanted to show him like a new high score that I got on my Nintendo DS, and he just took it and snapped it. I'm just like,
You must have been one of those angry dads or something.
probably, yeah. I mean, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what was going on with him, but you know. But yeah,
Hey Thomas, can we make like the images that I showed you?
Yeah, sure, hold on.
Hey Terminator, Thomas
yeah.
and I made a thumbnail with Thomas Engine. I'm gonna send
Okay.
it to you after the stream.
All right.
All
And
right.
then the two images that we gonna make, and then I'm gonna see if Thomas can send me them as well.
All right. What? Let's try going. Wait, what?
You ever have like that one friend who's like a brother or sister to you? Hold on, get something.
Me?
I'm gonna get something to eat real quick.
All right. All right. Wolf them Gundam style. Oh. That-
So you're going to date Ella anyways, though, despite you may get in trouble.
I said May, and besides, I didn't say now. I didn't say that now.
After she turns 18.
Yes, that was a possibility. That was a possibility. Regardless, I said maybe, and that was And of course, that didn't say now. That was like in January. But
So you'll be dating a Midwestern now.
honestly, she would be at the time, like in January, she would be the time of an adult. In fact, she'd probably be the only female that probably may. I don't know how old Eli is. Eli's an online user, right? Or
No,
is like
no. Go to GooTube's Discord server and scroll up.
wait, Eli's an actual person, like not a user on.
No, he's he's an actual go check your DMs and go to the check your DMs.
I'm not gonna look at. It's fine.
Scroll up.
It's fine. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm not gonna mention on stream, dude.
So why are you mentioning this topic on stream if that's the case?
It's something you have to see for yourself.
Why mention it on StreamYard then?
Scroll up. Click on the link and scroll up.
Yes, he did baby porn, but at least he's 14 years old, so he's not old enough to be a pedo. Don't post that, please.
Tim.
It's been like madness. Anyways, yes, I can understand.
Tim.
What?
Click on it. Click on Ella's message. Click on Ella's message. Hurry up. Click on Ella's message. Hurry up.
I broke it with my BF, Elijah. Elijah is an online user.
Are you reading it?
Have you seen my stories on Instagram before? Yes, and here's my Hello Kitty goldfish. Also, would you like to see how I do? That's a nice looking mom. No, I don't like this. Why though? This is frustrating. Okay. You see, it happened to his shirt before. Why does he like? Oh man, this is why I don't. I feel like this is probably why many women don't want to date men, because they automatically assume the stereotype that men want to be so gross. Men want to show parts that aren't appropriate, like showing skin, showing like really like taking off your shirt. Like, I'm just gonna take off my shirt. That's gonna impress her. Like, why? Like, who thinks that way? Me, I'm 21 and I don't think that way. You may think, oh, just because I'm an adult that I would do this type of thing. No, I would never. If I know this will make someone feel uncomfortable, and it's shouldn't be something that you should know. It's more of just common sense. Actually, it is something that you should know, but this should just be common sense. I wouldn't even like it if someone posted pics of someone taking off their shirt. I mean,
I'm back.
Fire Fanatic does it all the time.
I'm back.
Besides the point, though. Like, I wouldn't like it if someone showed a picture of themselves without a shirt off. Like, so, I mean, I just don't understand people these days. I don't understand why they think this is their way of getting affection. This is their way of attraction, of showing your significant other that, oh wow, you are cute because you took off your shirt. Like,
that's some weird shit.
That is. Honestly, she didn't have to be put up to this. She deserves better. Ella deserves better. Okay.
Wait, Thomas.
I got another month. I could wait another month.
Are you looking at the other screenshots? Right
I am looking at the other screenshots.
The Shizzy brothers don't do good.
Yay! Wait, why is it blurred? Like, what is all that? Okay, why is it blurred? Yeesh! Aye! What I meant. What I meant to. What I meant. You mean what I meant? What I meant to say in my previous messages. Has your brother ever put his finger in your belly? If so, do you have a picture of it happening? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What the heck? Oh my gosh! Why would you even ask that question? What?
Thomas, can we create the
I asked
pictures?
that question.
Yeah, let me see.
It's just, and then, is it true that you were born in Columbia, Missouri? If you choose not to go to college, do you think we could start out to get going together? Because I do not know if I'm going to college or not. The fact that he said,
Hear about
"Has
the
your
kid
brother ever put his
at
finger?"
the park, like at the thing on the ride. Did you hear about the kid who died?
Yeah, that was months ago, though, right? I've heard about that. He fell from a big height, like he was on a ride and then he fell from a top height down, like he
I remember
fell.
when I was in Florida, I actually saw the ride in person. I was like, I wasn't going that, and then as soon as they mentioned like the kid who died on it, I was like, oh no.
No, no, yeah, that was a hard fall though. Eesh, that was a hard fall. Wow.
About-
He
anyways,
probably
you're looking
because
at
All right, thinking about it sometimes. Well, I want to see the uncensored version. I want to see what he actually says. I'm sure I might be able to see
you
it
can
closer.
do it
So
on
one reason,
videos on Facebook.
it's covered for like safety reasons, I think, or privacy reasons, I think.
Discord.
Huh?
I don't understand. Discord allows some people to post porn, but when it comes to messages like these, they don't allow it. Like, I don't understand, honestly.
It's
One
not.
reason why I
It's not Discord though. It's just most users aren't like sensitive, like with it. And MJ mentioned that something he mentioned is against Discord's TLS. I'll tell you about that later though. But just look at the rest of the screenshots and the messages she mentioned.
oh, her birthday is December 27th. Yeah, most likely I'll have to ask next year. Or I
2 days
can just ask on the 28th. Or I can just ask on December 28th, maybe.
2 days after Christmas.
2 days after Christmas, yeah.
My aunt's friend, her youngest child, his birthday's on Christmas Eve.
Where is it?
Imagine your birthday being on Christmas Day.
Yep, that's Cool Gorilla for you. That's Cool Gorilla. His birthday's on December 25th.
My mom's birthday is 10 days before Christmas.
But he was sick last year on his
Yep.
birthday. I was sick this year on my birthday.
Who was sick on her birthday?
No, I said Cool Gorilla was sick on his birthday last year.
Oh yeah.
Nah, my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is 10 days after before Christmas.
My mom's birthday is 11 days before mine.
I had a friend in middle school, right? My birthday is
Stop with the belly buttons.
My
Oh,
August 13th, right? And then my friend, his birthday's a day after mine, August 14th, him and his twin sister.
who finds this interesting? Dude, I mean, who finds this interesting? Like, honestly, I don't, no. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm sorry. It's just, he is such a, wow. And this guy made a shirtless video. Why is he shirtless? Why is he shirtless?
Okay, okay, what was that?
Some username Super Sean 2001 who's shirtless screaming. I don't know why.
You don't need to see that. You don't need to see that.
What is he doing?
Hey! Are you looking at the screenshot? Hey! Hey!
That's great.
I want to hear that.
Why? Oh, man.
It's
I mean,
not-
honestly, I can. Wait, hold on. What the heck?
Are you looking at the screenshots?
Oh, come on, guys! Don't bring drama. Really? Are you just okay?
Yeah,
So-
but no drama.
No, it says. You know what? I'll give you a hint. Look at Thomas' screenshot about Mike Lloyd. Oh my gosh! So they're both the same age. So what? There's nothing wrong with that.
For real, me and my crush are the same age. Me and my crush are
Like-
actually 2 months apart.
Okay, like Super Yoshi. Oh my gosh, Super Yoshi Animator Bros. 1997 is the same age as KC Thundercat. Why don't they? I mean, they're dating. So what's the problem with that? They're both the same age.
For real, me and Thomas are the same age.
But what is that? Okay, he's gonna date him because pedophiles don't deserve love nor marriage. That depends on what makes a pedophile.
For real.
Pedophiles don't deserve girlfriends or boyfriends. Again, that depends on who makes someone
It
a
depends.
pedophile. If the date was legit, then okay. But if the date wasn't legit and it was considered fake because the person was fake, then he's not a pedophile. But at the same time, he could have just asked her to begin with rather than Laura. Like, honestly, that was uncalled for him to do that. But honestly, look, if he wants to date Casey Thundercat, then let him. They're both the same age. Okay? Like, come on.
Hold on.
And you can't call somebody a pedophile for if the user he's dated does not exist.
Okay. I think by about 6 o'clock p.m. I'm probably gonna end the stream. Alright, anyways.
Bro.
There's a Lure Midnight Jumpstone do get free.
Today was just a lucky day for me.
Hey, Tim.
Today was just a lucky day for me.
Hey, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
So many good food today. To be honest, leftover pizza is probably the best thing for breakfast.
Right.
What's the best thing for breakfast, in your opinion, like when it comes to leftovers? Leftover pizza.
You know who
There's
you're
no
referring-
such thing. Look, porn is porn. It doesn't matter what.
Why are we talking about porn?
Because it's considered it is
Okay. What was I?
oh,
I'm eating good right now. All today, I've been eating my favorite food. Mm. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite foods?
Backstretch about. I think playing Rails on DG Country could be better. I'll play this one.
Also, hey Tim. Hey,
Yes.
Tim. Also, Tim, did you see the messages? Did you see the messages of saying that he was all right.
I don't know what this guy's doing.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I cannot agree.
All right.
Look, if Yoshi wants to date Casey, I'm gonna allow it. I'm just gonna let it happen. Honestly, I'm not gonna get involved, obviously, but I don't see a problem with that if they're both the same age.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the dishes.
No,
You do that.
actually, I just received a text from Casey earlier. She told me she's not going. She told me that she's actually not going to date him because she hates online dating.
Oh, she hates online dating. That's why I think, honestly, did he ask her out, or did he just assume? Maybe he just assumed.
The screenshot explains it
The screenshot explains what, like,
in
The
the
fact
Discord server. The screenshot explains it.
well, the screenshot explains the post, but it doesn't explain how it all happened. Like, it never mentioned that it was official. Yeah, there was just a screenshot. This is way, yeah. So this is just a screenshot of him dating her, but there was no. And if Casey doesn't like online dating, I don't know what was up with this post. I don't know what was up with this post. Hey, whatever. It is what it is. Honestly, you can be besties, crushies. I don't know. Literally, I think Ella would probably be this. I think Ella would probably say the same thing too.
I want to do like an SML series.
Honestly, it's hard to find people who would be interested because many aren't. Like, the only people that are interested are mostly minors. And I cannot do that. I cannot take minors. So, just letting you know.
I think what is it? I want to make Simon's series similar to like SML series. That's what I want. That's what I plan.
Adventure. Let's go.
I need to plan like the
She's
episode.
gonna be here to help us eat things. Some candy, ice cream, sandwich. This thing looks so good. By the way, I'm here with my friend Tosh. He's just gonna be here to help us eat things. Oh my gosh.
Little Caesars in the 1990s.
This is like cotton candy, except there's ice cream too, and then there's also fruit cereal. This is everything I could have ever asked for.
Well, of course. I mean, you could tell by the looks of it.
Really good.
Next, we will be going to Pink's. Do you have the unicorn hot dog here?
Yes, I do.
To be honest, I have no idea what is in this hot dog. I do not know
That's just
what
disgusting.
blue stuff is. I do not know what the purple stuff is.
That's just disgusting. Ugh, it better not be like cereal.
It's really good.
How's it really
Purple
good?
stuff is mustard, and all of those chunks of color are onions.
You're
It
right.
literally tastes like a hot dog, but with unicorn added to it.
It's a beef dog with.
He has been coming to our San Diego
I don't eat corn.
kind of salty.
I eat popcorn, but I don't eat corn.
and it is delicious. Would you like to have one, sir?
I would love to have one.
I can't believe it. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Super sweet sauce on top. Fruit pebbles. So
It's so good. Blah
all
blah
the sweet
blah.
stuff and the cinnamon really isn't good.
It isn't good for
We're
you,
going to
maybe.
get the County Fair smoothie.
Oh my gosh, uniform.
Here, I'm kind
Unicorn
of excited
smoothie?
to see what it's going. But when you open it, it's finally come. Not least, we are going to Maggie Moo's to get their signature rainbow grilled cheese. It's finally come. This is incredible. This looks like a normal grilled cheese, but when you open it,
This
it's
is disgusting.
rainbow.
It's
Like a
disgusting.
roll up. Tastes like a grilled cheese, but it's rainbow. Wow, I have had a lot of unicorn food. And you know what it makes me feel like?
Future
Not
food
right there.
review.
Please let me know down in the comments. I would really like to know.
Simon's traumatized.
Herbert the pervert.
The Billy. What?
You know Herbert from Family Guy?
Herbert the pervert.
Yeah. He's a pervert.
Just like Trip David Wilson.
Or just like Herbert from Family Guy. Because he always likes kids. He wants to take kids into his home.
Towards females.
Yeah.
Trip.
He has a
remember
huge
Gunner
crush
called
on
Trip-
Chris. He has a
I
huge
remember-
crush on Chris Griffin.
I remember Gunner called Trip. Gunner was like, "Yeah, Trip the perverted jackass."
Wait, who was the creator of Trip to begin with?
Animation Sensation 02.
Figures, yeah.
Yeah, Trip the perverted jackass. I'm the creator of Simon Anderson. Simon was abused.
All right, time to answer this question. Oh man, I don't know why I keep getting distracted when I shouldn't be. All right, let's see. Why people are questioning scientific reason? Please, scientific reason. So we're done with
He
this.
was born Valentine's Day 2028. I got that battle. That's my mom in the background.
Okay.
The next and last stop is New Lots Avenue.
Doors open. This is a Silver Line train to Ashburn.
This is a New Lots Avenue bound 4 train. The next stop is Rockaway Avenue.
Doors opening. This is a Silver Line train to Wheelie, Reston East. The next stop is Tyson's Corner.
This is a train to Hoboken. The next and last stop is Hoboken. This is a Woodlawn bound 4 local train. The next stop is Bedford Park Boulevard, Lehman College. This is a New Lots Avenue bound 4 express train. The next stop is Franklin Avenue, Medgar Evers College. Out of all the trains in New York City, what train did you take? Have you ever taken the 4 train before?
I don't even take trains as much
No,
in
like
New York.
you used to take the train.
I don't know because I'm not from New York City.
I love the trains in New York. I was raised in New York.
This is the Silver Line train. Doors opening. This is the Silver Line train to Wheeling, Reston East. The next stop is Tyson's Corner. Step back. Doors closing.
This is a New Lots Avenue bound 3 train. The next stop is Pennsylvania Avenue. This is a Manhattan bound 3 train. The next stop is Crown Heights, Beautiful Avenue. Search up the 4 train. This is a Crown Heights bound 4 train. The next stop is 11th Street. Search up the 4 train.
This is the old series, though.
Like the 4 trains from New York City. What train is that?
This is the 3000 series. I'm looking for the 7000 series.
I like the 142As on the 6.
7000 series. There we go.
This is a Manhattan bound 6 local train. The next stop is Morrison Soundview Avenues. Intimidations.
Yeah.
If you search up the 4 train and you'll actually like if you share your screen and then search up the 4 train, it's from New York. I can even show you. You can even search up like 4 train full rides.
Step back to allow customers to exit.
The 4 train runs between Woodlawn and Crown Heights,
Center of the car.
and then late nights and rush hours to New Lots Avenue. Sometimes during the weekends.
Step back to allow customers to exit. When boarding, please move to the center of the car. This is a Silver Line train to Largo Town Center. The next stop is Greensboro. Step back. Doors open. Facial coverings are required at all times while riding Metro Rail and Metro Bus. Thank you.
It's the 7000 series.
This is a Brooklyn-bound J local train. The next stop is 121st Street. This is the Jamaica Center-bound E Express train. The next stop is Jamaica Van Wyck. You want to know what's crazy? Jamaica Van Wyck is right next to the Van Wyck Expressway.
Okay. I'm mostly used to Metro.
This is
You've probably never heard of Metro.
Down E local train. The next stop is Briarwood Van Wyck Boulevard. This is Briarwood Van Wyck Boulevard.
This is a Silver Line train to Largo Town Center. The next stop is Tyson's Corner.
This is the Jamaica 179th Street bound F local train. This is the Jamaica 179th Street bound F express train. The next stop is Briarwood.
Largo Town Center. 640. Step back. Doors
This is Briarwood.
are required at all times while riding Metro Rail and Metro Bus. Thank you.
This is the Manhattan-bound 6 train. The next stop is Westchester Square. You want to know what's my favorite announcement on the 4 train?
What?
This one. This is a New Lots Avenue bound 4 train. The next stop is Sutter Avenue, Rutland Road.
Mm.
The 4 to New Lots. Now, my favorite weekend GO on the 4 train is the 4 to 3rd Avenue. The 4 to 3rd Avenue, 138th Street. Like, if you search up 4 train to 3rd Avenue, 138th Street, there's going to be a full ride. There's, like, some videos of it. This is a Manhattan-bound 4 local train. The next stop is Junius Street. This is Junius Street. A free transfer is available to the L train by walking to the Livonia Avenue station and using Omni or your MetroCard. This is a Manhattan-bound 4 local train. The next stop is Rockaway Avenue. This is Rockaway Avenue.
Doors opening. Step back to allow customers to exit. When boarding, please move to the center of the car. The next stop
Kings
is
Plaza-bound 5 train. The next stop is
this is the Silver Line train to Largo Town Center. The next stop is Pentagon City.
This is a Kings Plaza-bound 5 train. The next stop is Empire Boulevard. I can't even do it right. This is a New Lots Avenue bound. The next stop is New Lots Avenue. This is available to the B-15 bus to JFK Airport.
Doors open. Step back to allow customers to
This
exit.
is a New Lots Avenue bound.
Please move to the center of the
I'm gonna take the 5 train to New Lots Avenue.
Largo Town Center. The next
We're
stop
talking about
is
trains.
Square. George Mason University. Step back. Doors open. Legal coverage.
Illumination. You ready to see the trains in New York City?
Metro Rail
Yeah.
and Metro Bus. Thank you.
I'm gonna show you the 5 to New Lots.
Oh, Foolish goes live on my auntie's birthday. And the release of that new movie Avatar.
This is a New Lots Avenue bound.
There's a new Avatar movie coming out on the 16th. Hey Tim.
Oh, here it is.
What?
This is a shitty ad.
They said for everybody.
That's a shitty ad. That's a shitty ad.
Foolish Mortal and Noreen.
I'm gonna play it from the beginning.
The Foolish Mortal and Noreen Elias.
This is in Brooklyn, by the way. This is in Brooklyn.
Still gonna be dark. Tracks.
Hey Tim.
Hey,
In Brooklyn, New York. Wait, did you hear that announcement?
I didn't hear anything.
Wait, do you see my screen?
I see your screen. Here's what I don't understand. Why do some trains smell like piss?
What?
That's San Francisco for you.
Like literally, some subway stations smell like piss and cigarettes.
Wait, Timination, did you hear that announcement on the platform?
You just smell like a foolish mortal, Tim, when you're on trains.
I'm just saying.
No,
My experience is going down New York subways. I'm always smelling piss and cigarettes.
and you're smelling foolish mortals.
Look, you don't get this
I'm
with
gonna play this announcement again.
look. You don't get this with Ramada trains.
I can sometimes smell like a foolish mortal, but I don't act like one.
Wait, Thomas, did you hear that train announcement?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that.
This is my train. These are the trains in New York.
I mean, it's like that in San Francisco, Tim.
Yeah,
I think it's like that in Chicago, but Chicago is more of a hood. It's like that in Chicago.
doors opening. Step back to allow customers to exit. This is the Silver Line train to Wheelie, Reston East. The next stop is Roslyn. Step back. Doors closing. This is McLean.
That's a fly train.
Doors opening on the left.
Doors opening on the left.
Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's 5:58.
Wait, Thomas, can we create the pictures before you go?
I don't know, but we'll see.
Series train. Doors open. This is the Silver Line train to Largo Town Center.
Hey Tim.
Yeah.
So are you planning on doing a live stream tonight?
I'll have to think about it. I think Foolish is going live, so probably
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna be
All
asleep.
right.
I gotta go to school tomorrow.
Okay, I guess I could do a live stream tomorrow. Today then.
He's going live tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah.
You'll have to have an amount.
At 8 a.m. my time. At 8 a.m. my time.
Damn.
It's been a long time I haven't been here like at night.
Do you know that I always wake up smell like a foolish mortal every single day?
Hey, that's
No,
New York
I'm on
subway.
the no,
Huh?
I'll be on the 8 and you smell it like
Like you will not get this with WMATA trains.
You won't get this with BART trains, so they always smell like.
Have you heard of Metro trains? You probably have never heard of Metro.
I've heard of metro trains. But they smell like both that and BART trains smell like piss and the homeless people.
Well, that depends actually where you are. From where I'm from, the metro station near me actually doesn't smell like piss.
San Francisco's trains does.
I have metro stations near me that doesn't smell like piss. At times it may smell like cigarettes, but it never smells like piss.
Actually, the rail system in my area, Fort Train to Vianda, can you turn it down?
Literally closing doors.
Can you turn it down, please?
Fortrain, can you turn off the volume, please?
It's the trains are like that in my area too. They're like one time I was heading to work. Most of the trains I've been on those has been smelling like homeless piss.
No, you should see 125th Street.
Yeah, I don't go as far north as that. I think the farthest I've probably, well, at least as of this year, the farthest I've probably been was 85th Street. But I've been up north before, but I think as of this year, when I went to and I do go to New York from time to time, but I think the furthest stuff I've gone when visiting New York was 85th Street. I haven't gone above that. So
I think you mean 86th Street.
86th Street. Well, yeah, 86th.
Have you went to? You've been there on the 4 train or the bus? Or you took the?
I took the 4 train.
I didn't even know you took the 4 train that time.
Wait, was it the 4 train? No, it's Q. No. Q is different. Q is going down to Times Square. Q goes down Times Square.
So it was like either like the 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah, either
Or
yeah. I think it was it was the 6 train. I took the 6 train.
I'll take the 4 train.
Yeah, but I don't go to New York all that often. Like I say, I'm not from New York. I just happen to be near New York because I go to school in New Jersey. So I'm not from the New York area.
But you visited New York a few times.
A few times this year. But when I go home for the holidays, I will not be in New Jersey, nor will I be in New York. I'll be right by my area's metro station. And
I remember at one time I took the 4 and it was on a class trip in 6th grade. I took the 4 train. We took the 4 train to 86th Street, and then we went to the movies to see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And then from there, we went to Shake Shack for some fries, and then we went back to the school. And then that was for the Christmas trip. And then I remember one time I went to Times Square. We took the 4 to 86, and then the M86 to Central, because we went to Central Park for a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
And then we took another bus. I forgot what bus it was.
Oh, it's
but we
603.
took it to Times Square.
Guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ending the stream now.
Pixel still live, Tim. So
yeah, all right. I'm gonna go eat somewhere anyway. So
I'm actually a lot of the trains in my area always smell like piss though, because the highest homeless population in my city.
See, that's the thing. You don't get that in my city. You don't get that. It's just.
All right,
But
then.
nowadays,
You'll
now
understand. Goodbye.
it's starting to change.